Oh God, what? Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. Hey, what's up? Hello, welcome back. It's me. It's Kirstyn. Ow. Um, yeah. So if you don't know, I pulled my pectoral muscle here, and so like today's been really good. She said it's gonna take like a week to heal. I feel like it's doing well in that, but certain movements, it's like the smallest thing when I go like forward, that hurts a lot, but it's a good reminder for the posture, honey, for the posture. However, I did check the height of this while I was slouchy, so maybe we won't posture too much right now. But this video, I wanted to talk about my March goals. While it is March 2nd while I'm filming this, and it'll be up on the 3rd, I feel like that's perfect time.
Hi, extremely backlit editing me here. I went on this weird tangent about March and dates and deadlines, so I just cut all that out, but excuse the rough jump cut because, like, what was I talking about? I don't know. Okay, thank you.
I was inspired by Michelle Reed's video to do this, and in her video, she gave credit to someone else, but I think I've seen that person's videos before, and I just really liked how she edited this video, and I just love Michelle Reed. I think I think in human form, Michelle Reed is a fall cozy morning with like a warm cup of like coffee, like a warm cappuccino, and like the mountains. Like, she is the embodiment of that as a human. So yeah, go watch that video too. Her goals are cool. So without further ado, let's get into it. I first wanted to talk about like kind of what was good and bad from the month, and so things I liked in February that I thought were good and want to keep up, and things that I thought in February that I didn't do the best on and want to improve on in March. So for my good, I started a YouTube channel and I started posting on it, which is great at the end of the month, and so I want to keep doing that. That's huge for me. And then I read 2 books this month. I did not finish one of them yet, but I got like kind of busy there at the end. That's an excuse. It doesn't matter. I just didn't finish that goal, so I want to keep reading, but I think that's good that I've been reading every month. And then I started to utilize my courage and like pursue my passions. So that's been a huge thing for me since I read this book called The Courage to Be Disliked, which I will talk about in my book of the month video coming out next Tuesday from when you're watching this, when this one came out. But yeah, so I've just started really like pushing past my fears and perfectionism and like challenging myself to do things I want to do and will better me, but they're out of my comfort zone. So I want to keep that up. I think that's actually very great. So I'm very pleased with those things, and I want to continue on those paths. And for the bad of the month, I did not finish my 2nd book, which kind of ties into like falling off on goals I make for myself. So I want to get back in the habit of like being consistent, and when I set a goal, achieving the goal. And then I feel like I lacked kind of focus and commitment in things. So that's kind of a similar token to what I just like mentioned, but I want to regain focus and commit to things that I say I'm going to commit to, because that's a huge thing for me this year that I'm really trying to build consistency and commitment and like follow through with myself. And then I slacked a lot on my nourishment, so I felt like I kind of fell off of my like health situation. Like, it's not a grind or kick, like I'm just really trying to change my lifestyle to be more reflective of like a healthier, more nourishing, and like active way of life. And so I feel like I kind of just slacked a little bit. So yeah, that's the good and the bad, and those very much tie into the goals I have of the actual month. So the first thing I want to do is start using my planner and like make it Bible. So I know some people are like, oh, if I put this in my calendar, then it is happening. If it's in the calendar, it is real. And I want to be like that. Like, I feel like so many times I will just write something down or like put it, because I'm a Virgo, so I love a good list, a little write, a color coordination moment, but I just don't do the thing. And so that's kind of counterproductive and not as useful. So this is my planner that I'm using for the 2022 year. It is a wave planner. It's spelled like funky. I'll put it on the screen. I just got this one because it was my favorite out of the covers. I didn't really love the covers, but I love the energy, like the insides of the planner. But each month has like a little super cute collage moment, and it'll tell you like the zodiac, and you know I'm such a astro girly, And so it's a weekly planner, which I don't really love, but they do have like little goal check-ins. It's a very good planner. The second big goal I have for the month is to prioritize my health again. I remember like last fall, I was super like 4 times a week gymming, like portion controlling, and not to lose weight, but it just really kind of centered me in like a busy time, and like I want to prioritize my health again. So for me, what that looks like and when I felt the best about like my health and like fueling and nourishing my body and like the way I want is like movement 4 times a week, but some sort of intentional movement 4 times a week. It was really good for me, and honestly I kind of want them to be kind of more intense, so either the gym or one of the at-home workouts or yoga is my ideal, but something 4 times a week. And then I want to be nourishing my body again, and like doing that via feeding myself, so cooking for myself and like picking the meals I'm eating, but things that really like nourish me and make me feel happy and like holistic when I eat. The next goal I have is to post 2 YouTube videos a week and commit to the schedule I've set up. So since I started that so far, technically have been like okay with that. My Tuesday video was like a short this week, which is not really a video, but I couldn't move my arm, so you know, what can you do? What can you do? But I want to keep up with like a schedule and just do that, commit to it, because that's how you build consistency. And I just, you know, I want to commit. Like I say I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. So Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then with a similar note, continue posting a podcast episode every Thursday. I have switched around my like upload day for my podcast so much. I think it might have originally been on Thursdays and it was Monday, but now it's Thursday, and I'm just going to keep doing that. And you know, oh God, what? Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. Who says that? My like what? Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. Where were we? Goals. Oh yes. So another goal of mine for the month is to continue reading a book a month. I have a yearly goal to read a book every month and to read at least 12 books this year. Those are 2 separate goals, but they work very well together, and it's very the good way, and then it feels good to be like I did 2 goals. Another goal of mine is to restart getting ready every day. At the beginning of the year, I was super good about this, but I just noticed a huge difference in my mental health and how I'm feeling when I get ready every single day, because I currently do not have like, excuse you driving loud in front of my property. But I don't have a job right now, so it's not like I'm waking up at the same time every day, having to go somewhere, get ready, like put this effort in. And it's really easy to get this post-grad like blues if you're unemployed. And I've started to kind of slip into those. And so I really want to do everything in my power to fight what feels like impending depressive state and stay like motivated and upbeat. And for me, that is getting ready. Fun fact, so if you're getting ready every day, you will see yourself in the mirrors and like walking around, and you start to think of yourself differently. So it's a little psych hack for you if you want it. What am I saying? Okay, brain. Hello? Okay, so that's the hack, where it's just like if you see yourself in the mirrors all the time and you're like, I look so ugly, like I feel gross. If you put on makeup and do your hair and you're walking around in like a decent like athleisure outfit or something like a little more pulled together than your pajamas, you will see yourself and be like, oh, look cute. Like you don't, or you might not think anything, but you won't be looking like, ugh, what is going on? I also would like to create my ideal budget. So this budget will be created around the income that I am manifesting that I'll be receiving from a job. And like once I move out, like I want to kind of know, once I'm in that space, how I want to spend my money. I don't want to wait until I'm in that space and then base it. I feel like that'll be like a little too literal and a little harder to like plan. Next goal is to get a pedicure at some point this month. I have been wanting to get a pedicure for a minute. I just do not make like reliable income, and then that doesn't stop me from buying a bunch of stupid shit. Like I just got a bunch of clothes. Like I will spend money, but that's something that I'm just like, I look, I'm like, I can put that off, but like I really want to like get that done. It makes me like feel good, and since my nails are going through a hard time right now and I can't do anything to them, I want my feet to look nice. And the final goal I have for the month of March is to meditate daily. I, at one point last fall, when I was peak health, Girly, I was meditating every day and I loved it. So good for my anxiety. Like, honestly, my anxiety was just like, oh, bitch aware, like, doesn't exist. I was going to the gym 4 to 5 times a week and I was meditating every day. Very good. Another helpful suggestion, if you're looking to do something similar, start with a 2-minute increment and then work up from there. I noticed that 1 is way too short to do anything and you have to challenge yourself a little bit, but 2 is like perfect amount of time. You start to like diff, but that's when you can practice like saying thank you brain for that thought and like kicking it away. And then from there, 2 minutes a while, just start to slowly like build up to what you think you can handle, and that makes it a lot more easy to start the habit. Thank you so much for watching. That is all of my goals for the month of March. Nothing too crazy. This might sound like a lot, but some things are simple, just like one-off, simple things that I can do. And then the other things are something more continuous, which I think is a good mix. Like, give yourself some goals where you know you can achieve them and build up that self-confidence, but then give yourself some goals to challenge you and actually make you a better person. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you are inspired to look at your March goals or set some goals for March even, and I will see you next week. Bye.